Hi, this is Pooja and welcome to Food Without Borders. Today we'll be making some granola bar. Now granola bar is like the best snack you can have. It is dense with good calories and high fiber, and it fills you up. One of the biggest challenges that I have after the holiday season is done is I try being healthy because it's the month of January. And after having so much sugar, my body goes into total shock when I don't induce any more sugar in my body. And when you quit something cold turkey, chances are you will fall off the boat really fast. So this is one of the snacks that I make every year when I try to reduce my sugar intake and introduce healthy ingredients into my body. Alright folks, the first thing you will need to do is preheat your oven to a 350 Fahrenheit, which is about 176.6 degrees Celsius. Then you will have to line an 8x8 baking pan with some parchment paper or just grease it and set it aside. In this mixing bowl, I have some rolled oats. To this rolled oats, I will add some of the nuts and dry fruits. Today I am just using sliced raw blanched almonds, blueberries. These are dried blueberries. If you can't find these, you can always use dates, you can use raisins, you could use cranberries, or any nuts of your choice like walnuts or whole almonds would do well too. So I am just going to add the dry ingredients into the giant bowl of the dry ingredient. Then I am going to also add some salt. And I will leave a link to the written version of this recipe where you will find all the ingredients, so don't worry about the measurements. And into this I will add honey, and honey is my choice of sweetener. You could use maple syrup if you want to. You could use raw honey. This is just regular whole 100% honey. Now always read your ingredients before you use them, and that is a mantra that I would encourage everybody who is into healthy eating and trying to live a healthier life. And it's a habit building thing too. Okay, so now into this we'll add some peanut butter. Now if you would like to use any other nut butter, you could use almond butter. I haven't used cashew butter, but I do plan to use it at some point. But I'm pretty sure the same amount of almond butter would work as well. Almond butter or your peanut butter is not as smooth as the one that I am using. You can just zap it in the microwave for a few seconds in a measuring cup, and that should work as well. Well, should we just lick the spatula? Since we haven't done it this year. Given that it's just January, I know I would end up doing that. And then give this whole thing a good mix. And this might look like a tedious process, but it's very therapeutic. Listen to some good music. So what I'm doing is I am mixing this all together until all the ingredients are nicely incorporated, and also making sure that the liquid ingredients, being the peanut butter and the honey, nicely coat all the other ingredients. That's it. Now we will, I need some upper body strength. Transfer this into the baking pan, flatten it like this. And I usually start with a spatula and then end up using my universal tool, which is my hand, and flatten it nicely. Alright folks, this is done. I am going to stick this in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until it turns kind of golden brown, and when we come back, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright folks, we are back, and this took about 20 minutes in the oven, and then I let it sit on the counter to cool off completely for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So now let's cut into it. Would cut it into squares, you could cut it into bars, and then you have granola bars or granola squares. Alright folks, let's do the tasting. It's so chewy, crunchy. Oh my gosh guys, this is so good. You guys have to give this recipe a try. I think this has been my life savior because, I don't know, some people say, ooh, I don't like snacking between meals. I don't know how that happens. I like to snack after every meal. Like if I can snack in my sleep too. Really, I can walk to a refrigerator, chow down whatever is in there, and then go back to sleep and not even realize I ate. So this is my lifesaver. I really hope if you guys go through that kind of munchies, you will give this recipe a try. Let me know, what do you do when you have the cravings to have something sweet? I would really like to know. So I will leave a link to the written version of this recipe in the description box, and I will see you next time. Bye.